Hi, I'm Giulio Toscani, a professor at the Saudi Business School in Barcelona, and an expert in digital transformation and digital business. I am an investor in a company in Singapore called Navozyme. I'm part of the board. When we talk about digital transformation, it's about change management. It's not so much about technology. And that's why it's so tough, because it's not just about buying a new software or buying new hardware, but it's much more complex than this. Why? Because we have to change the digital business model, we have to change the process inside the company, we have to change the recruiting, the profile of the people. That's why it's so tough and people will resist. So the real challenge when we talk about digital transformation is to understand that we need to think in a different way. We have to restructure the company and to understand the value for our customer in a completely different way. Digital transformation is about growth. It's not about becoming digital. The challenges about digital transformation is how to give value to the customer. Sometimes using exactly the same product, but changing the business model. Think about the New York Times going from a paper and online newspaper. They changed the business model from advertising and selling in the newsstands called razor and blades to the subscription online. At the beginning, the New York Times thought of becoming digital and even having a CD version of the journal, but that was not digital transformation. That was only digitalization. Digital transformation means that you connect all the touch points with your customer in a way that everyone inside the company can have access to the same amount of data. So digital transformation is tough, but has big rewards, because once you have all this data structure orchestrated, you can respond and give to your customer the best value. That means that you can immediately detect through their choices what can be their preferences and eventually understand and predict what can be their behaviors. So you can anticipate what they're going to ask you. For example, there's a bank that started detecting and making a database of the possible clients who would get immediately a credit. So clients, when they were applying, if they were belonging to this database that took months to develop, but now was already available, they could get a credit in 5 minutes. So this is the value of the data. So in all these years of consulting company, of being part of companies, of creating companies and teaching, I learned how to deliver the main message. The message of digital transformation is about strategy, it's not about technology. Of course, you have to know perfectly what kind of technology you need, but this will only arrive after you define what is the problem, how you are going to serve your customer, and what kind of solution is the best for your company, resources, and for the customer wish that you have.